Now at 6 o'clock, a new era for Blazers basketball. We'll have the details on the team's reported sale, including the main man behind the $4 billion deal and why he plans to keep the team in Portland.
Also this morning, a warning to stay out of the Willamette as a toxic algae bloom stretches for miles through Portland. The risks it could pose to you and your pets. Plus.
And it's so impossible to know if this is the right decision.
After 46 years, the gay bar Scandals is shutting down in downtown Portland, but it's not going away for good. We're going to tell you about Scandals' new location and the decision to start in a fresh spot. The 6 o'clock hour of Sunrise starts right now.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us on your Thursday. I'm China Green.
And I'm Drew Carney. Chris McGinnis and Rod Hill both standing by. Rod, your forecast in a moment, but man, Chris McGinnis, you are busy right now in the traffic center.
Yeah, guys, this is a big traffic alert on the southbound Interstate Bridge. Several cars, at least 5 it appears, tangled up in this crash on southbound I-5. And again, you can see emergency crews have the left and the center lanes blocked at this point as you work your way out of Clark County. We'll zoom in real quick because the traffic is building very quickly around this now. The lineup extends about 2.5 miles back past SR 500. Here's what it looks like from SR 14. You can see the ramp here from SR 14 basically stopped. Here we are at Mill Plain, and again, the crash scene itself on the Interstate Bridge with traffic now parked all the way back to SR 500. If you have the opportunity, the Glenn Jackson Bridge is wide open right now. That's your best bet. Otherwise, you're going to be sitting in a long lineup here on I-5. We will certainly keep you posted on this. Rod?
Well, living in Vancouver, that's a huge story, Chris. Thank you. Here's our Snookwinds Casino Resort camera in Lincoln City. We're all dry. It's a nice morning. We are waking up to cloudiness, 56 degrees in Lincoln City and cloudy up and down the coast. And for the most part, everybody says, hey, we're cloudy here in the valley as well to start. There's our downtown Rose City camera. 64 is the number. Again, all dry. This is a day where the morning clouds will break up for some afternoon sun. 69 at noon. We get up to about 80. And then we will quickly cloud over this evening, and the first chance of getting some showers starts this evening. Your complete forecast coming up in just a bit.
Thank you, Ron. It's official. The Trailblazers have a new owner. A group led by the current owner of the NHL's Carolina Hurricanes has reportedly bought the team for more than $4 billion.
Yeah. Billion with the B. Sunrise reporter Thomas Schultz joins us live outside the Moda Center. So, Thomas, I think fans realized that new owners were coming, right? The team has been up for sale officially for months now. But what was not guaranteed was whether the new owners would keep the team here in Portland.
Yeah, that was a big question looming over the Blazers, right, Drew? But now those fans can breathe a sigh of relief. New ownership says they are committed to keeping the Blazers here in Portland. Now, here's the guy we want to show you that you need to know. This is Tom Dundon. He will be the primary new owner. He also owns the Carolina Hurricanes, that NHL team. Dundon and a group of buyers, including Portland-based CEO Sheil Tile, reportedly bought the team for, get this, guys, $4.25 billion. One of the most pressing challenges facing the ownership is renovating or replacing the Moda Center. It hasn't undergone a major renovation, though for now, Blazer fans are ready to turn the page and just focus on basketball.
I was surprised. I was happy. It feels like a big weight off of Trailblazer fans' shoulders to finally have this done and focus on the season coming up.
And guys, you want to take a look at his other ownership of the Hurricanes to see what kind of owner Dundon might be, right? Well, if you look over there, it looks pretty good. The Canes have made the playoffs 7 straight years and are top 10 in hockey attendance.
I think it's a win because this is someone who knows how to operate a team in a small market. It's someone who has invested money in the team before, the Carolina Hurricanes.
So obviously a big step, but still a lot needs to go into this actually being finalized. Just for a frame of reference, the Boston Celtics were sold back in March, guys. That deal didn't get approved and finalized by the NBA until yesterday. So big step, long way still to go. Drew, China.
All right, Thomas Schultz with the big story for us this morning there outside the Moda Center. Meanwhile, a health advisory is in place this morning for a big stretch, a big part of the Willamette River and the Ross Island Lagoon.
Yeah, it's all due to a toxic algae bloom, and it's an issue that is stretching for miles. Sunrise reporter Corey Johnson joins us live from the south waterfront along the Willamette with details on the bacteria causing concern. Corey.
That's right. China drew Oregon Health Authority officials found that a bacteria was present after lab samples were collected for testing. On Tuesday, the department issued a recreational use advisory on the Willamette River because of the toxic algae bloom. Now it runs from the Ross Island Lagoon all the way downriver near Kelly Point Park, including the water around Cathedral Park. Exposure to the algae can lead to symptoms that feel a lot like food poisoning, but for dogs specifically, they can get extremely sick and even die within hours of coming into contact. Now, we spoke with one dog owner who cut playtime short yesterday.
It was surprising. I had no idea that something like that was going on in Portland at all. But yeah, definitely wanted to get him out of the water after hearing that.
Now, this algae bloom can be traced back about 100 years. Coming up at 7, we take a look at its origins and one group's efforts to fix the problem. Back to you in the studio.
All right, Corey Johnson live for us there this morning along the Willamette. Meanwhile, we also have a quick reminder for you this morning. Multnomah County is set to test its emergency alert system later today. The alert will go out to cell phones sometime between 2 and 2:30 this afternoon. The county says it's aiming to reach up to 1 million people. The alert will also include a link to a short survey that officials hope people will fill out so the county knows just how well this alert system works. Recent disasters like the flooding in Texas and wildfires in California provided proof that these type of alerts don't always reach everyone. If you don't get today's alert, the county says it also wants to hear from you. There is a lot of information about this, so if you want more, you can text the word alert to that number on your screen, 503-226-5088, and we will text you back with a link to that info.
Hey, heads up for Max riders, a significant disruption is coming next month. From September 7th through the 13th, TriMet is working on an improvement project that will shut down the Max between the Sunset Transit Center and downtown Portland. So that includes the 3-mile-long tunnel that runs under Washington Park. During this time, shuttle buses will run between Sunset and Providence Park Max stop, but other Max line sections will run on normal schedules.
After 46 years in downtown Portland, the gay bar Scandals over on Harvey Milk Street is set to close its doors on September 21st and will reopen in a new location in Northeast Portland. The owner says this decision to close and then reopen in Northeast didn't happen overnight. He cites a combination of factors like the increasing cost of doing business downtown and the changing landscape there. Also, he pointed out that the lease was up. He says Scandals was the last of its kind in this part of downtown, calling it a safe haven that went back decades.
It was called the Pink Triangle because, you know, Burnside and what used to be Stark, that's now Harvey Milk, created a triangle. And in that triangle, we had the Eagle, and we had Slaughters and Silverado and Scandals and Three Sisters. Instead of a pink triangle, we're a pink dot, you know, in what used to be definitely a thriving, you know, gay community.
Again, that's Scandals owner who also told us he hopes to open up the new location, likely to be called Scandals East, on Northeast Alberta on October 1st. He also says he wants to make it a more family-friendly environment.
Now to your morning rush. New police body cam video shows moments before Olympic sprinter Sha'Carri Richardson was arrested at SeaTac. On July 27th, Richardson was arrested on a domestic violence offense for allegedly assaulting her boyfriend inside the airport. Airport security footage showed her shoving him multiple times before police arrived. Richardson was booked into jail and released the next day. President Donald Trump announced the 48th class of Kennedy Center honorees yesterday. They include country music star George Strait, actor Sylvester Stallone, singer Gloria Gaynor, and the rock band Kiss. President Trump says he will also host this year's honor ceremony. And the Department of Transportation has launched what it says is a faster, more secure system for air travel complaints. The new online system will automatically notify relevant parties of a complaint in real time. The department still recommends people try to resolve their complaint directly with the airline or travel agency before filing a complaint with them. And that's your morning rush.
All right, before we get to Rod Hill, how about a quick look outside? Live look from our Pioneer Courthouse Square cam. We say the bricks are dry this morning because they are, but we're going to get some wet bricks here over the next few days. Rod stepping back into the picture. There he is with a big smile on his face. You smiling about the rain, Rod?
No, I just love when we talk about the bricks. I don't know why. I enjoy it. The bricks will not be hot for a while. You know, it wasn't that long ago you touched the bricks and you went, whoo, whoo. but you don't have to worry about that now. All right, Snook Winds Casino Resort camera. We are waking up to cloudy skies here on the west side. There's Lincoln City, 56 degrees. Some fog being reported around the beaches as well. Here's the solid cloud deck looking out over the vineyard from the Chehalem Tasting Room camera in Sherwood. It is 65. Again, no moisture with these clouds, and they are expected to break up later this morning going into the afternoon hours. Really comfortable start to our day. 64 out in Troutdale. Winds are generally west, 5 to 10 to light. 64 down in Tigard this morning. Salem and Kaiser each sitting at 63 degrees. Here's your temperatures for the hours going through 1 o'clock. This takes us up to 70 at noon. I'm not sure we'll be 70 at noon. Depends on when the clouds start to break up a little bit, but certainly into the 70s with partly cloudy skies expected this afternoon. Portland could top out right at 80. This does show Salem at 6 p.m. tonight at 80 degrees. So the deal is we've got clouds, and then they break up, and then we get clouds coming in this evening, and then the first chance of just a little bit of rain with a scattered shower starts this evening and overnight tonight. This will be a sunny day in central and eastern areas of our state, really comfortable. I mean, most areas, Madras, John Day, Pendleton, 80, 82, 83. Here's the 7-day. So what I said yesterday still goes. The majority of the rain that we're going to get with this upcoming little system is Friday overnight. That's when the main front comes in. That's when we could get a half of an inch of rain. Friday evening overnight. So if you have Friday evening plans, you might be outside in the rain dealing with that. That front is passed by Saturday morning, and while I'm carrying a shower chance Saturday, the weekend, both days during the day, look to be mainly dry. So 80 today, thick clouds tomorrow, some rain shower activity. Tough to tell how much we see or don't get tomorrow. But again, if the front stays on track, you wake up Saturday morning, we'll be mainly dry, we'll be dry Sunday. And then we've got temperatures 79 Monday, and then staying comfortable and all dry into the low 80s next Tuesday and Wednesday. Here is Chris McGinnis.
Rod, thanks for that. We pick it up with that big traffic alert on the interstate bridge. I'll step out of the way. There you can see several cars tangled up in what looks like some sort of a kind of a chain reaction crash here on I-5 southbound. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4 cars now involved with this. One of the emergency crew that were up here near the top end of our screen here has just pulled away. That was an ambulance. You can still see fire as the left and the center lanes blocked at this point. And I-5 is parked. I mean, it's stopped all the way back past SR 500 right now. That red line actually indicating the traffic is lined up back towards Main Street. There's the look at SR 14 and again standing back towards Mill Plain. And we'll take you one more camera. This is up near the Discovery Trail crossing here. So just south of Main Street. Guys, this is 3 miles of effective parking lot on I-5 southbound. You're looking at least an extra 35 minutes right now to get through this. Try the Glen Jackson Bridge. That's in better shape. Otherwise, realize that there's going to be some problems getting out of Vancouver this morning. Back to you.